We have sunshine this morning.
Beautiful. Yeah, the humidity's down. It's not too hot. It's beautiful.
It does feel nice right now, but the mosquitoes are still biting.
Yeah.
I'm going to need them to go away too.
Yeah, the mosquitoes, they're going to be like coming out in groves now. We had all that rain. It's, everything's so wet.
You've got a package.
Right.
Is it cat food?
It's heavy enough to be cat food.
Tux had some mud on his ear this morning, and I think he had a little tussle with somebody overnight. But he's fine. I got him all cleaned up. It's package time. So we had a mail package this morning. We had a UPS package and now the FedEx person. We're very popular today, Donnie.
Really.
This was a super large FedEx truck, and Dawn helped. It was a new driver for our house at least, and Dawn helped her back up and get out of here.
Yeah. I think this is your phone.
Oh, that looks like the Model X box, but it's not a Model X. That is what our Model X, we have one of those boxes.
Yes.
Ours has a big X on it. This one is generic.
For $150.
You get a nice box.
Tesla, and it has a 3 on top.
Oh, it has a 3.
But it's for the Ys too.
Right, well they haven't updated it yet, I guess. Woo! So we'll hook that up today. Donna and I are going to take a drive in Jules in a little while, so we'll get my fob going.
Yeah, this is for her.
Right.
My girl's a fob girl. She's anti key card.
Well, the phone's been working okay, but I would prefer not to have to worry about switching the app off of Ruby to Jules back and forth every other time I drive.
This is also Tesla.
Yeah, this could all be Tesla. I don't know.
Oh, this is the key cards.
Right. Don ordered a couple extra key cards. Okay.
Yeah. And so there's one thing missing. This is not it.
No, there's 2 things missing. Don ordered me a shirt.
That's what I said.
But didn't you order something else too? An adapter, a plug.
Oh, that's right. I did. You're
yeah,
right. So
you
would.
Yeah, yeah.
Be back out here.
No, I think that's this. Isn't that this?
Nope. This is for Marianne Miller from Walmart.com. Ooh.
Uh-oh, is this okay? I don't remember what I ordered that I may or may not want Dawn to know about.
No, I think you meant me to see this.
Okay, what is it?
It's my girl. She's got her X now that she's got
that's
her.
Right.
Now that she gets to play games in her Ruby, she had to have a matching red Ruby.
Right.
Game
I
controller.
ordered a red game controller for me and a black game controller for Johnny or Dawn. These were, I researched online and everybody said these work good. It's a wired controller is what you need. And we'll get these tested out too, if not today, tomorrow. I think today was sort of going to be a Jules day, but tomorrow may be back to a Ruby day. I've been here spending a few minutes with Gray. There are 4 or 5 hummingbirds flying around, fighting, vying for position. That's just incredible. Really makes me wish I had my other camera. Don and I are going to head over to Yates Mill. And he's going to run and I'm going to take some pictures. Just get out of the house for a little while. It's warm, but it's not miserable. So I have good news to report. My MacBook made it to the Apple Service Center, which is in Tennessee somewhere. They sent me a text message that my computer had arrived. So no word yet about the repair or anything, but it did arrive as promised today. So that's a plus. Fingers crossed for a quick turnaround. So Don's got on his running outfit. Yeah. I'm gonna look at butterflies and birds and the mill pond, and Don's gonna do his run around. It's a pretty wide, well-maintained, natural path over there, but not a lot of potholes. And they put down fresh mulch pretty regularly. And
well, the rain, we've had so much rain. I usually run around the largest outside other trails that we don't normally walk on. But I've done this thing before, and those trails that aren't the heart or the main trails, they flood like crazy, as in they're almost impassable even in normal rain. So as much rain as we've had, I'm going to skip those, and I'm just going to stick to the main trails, as Marianne said, are very well cared for. But I historically like to run into parts of when I run over here, I like to go places that we don't normally go. But having done that one time after a rain, it's like, God, I ain't going to do this no more. I'm going to have to remember. So I set a bit that says, don't go back here if it rains.
Right. As you can see, it is another pretty day in Carolina. I understand. Totally understood that. Wow. Don had us put up a sun shield over here. I'm totally with the plan. So the dash cam will still be recording events, but the actual dash cam is now blocked. Just, you know.
Yeah.
It is a benefit, this housing up here with the cameras, you know, that's not blocked.
Yeah, well, I
can't ever be blocked unless something's on the outside of the glass.
Right. These are from the GMC, and so I guess these aren't quite large enough, so I'm gonna have to find larger, but I definitely like the idea too, because if Kitten wants her dash cam up there, that allows us to go around the dash cam, or obviously the dash cam is blocked here, but at least I don't have to take the dash cam down to put the thing up. So that's a positive. Yeah, I'll give this some more thought.
Don's ready in his gear, ready to roll.
Yeah, I'm carrying a mask. Maybe I'll put it in my pocket.
Right. You should be fine running without it. We're not required in North Carolina, if we're outside exercising, to wear one as long as we're away from people, and there aren't that many people. I mean, you could pass a person on the trail maybe, but it won't be crowded by any stretch. This is not a crowded beach scenario. Well, the foliage here is looking really nice. Those juniper have gotten huge. The plumbago and the coneflower is pretty much done for the season here. I always like this oak leaf hydrangea in the fall. Is always super pretty when it starts to turn its leaves. You get a glimpse of the red purple, but it'll be stunning here in another month or two. So is this going to be 3 times around, or?
I'll check. I don't remember. I think
you trying to run 3 miles or 5 miles?
3 miles.
Yeah, well, it should be a mile around the mill pond,
right.
So
I think that's right.
Close to 3 times around should work out.
Should do it. That's right.
And Don did bring him a clean shirt, and the bathrooms here we had researched are open, right. So because they have an outside entrance, so it makes makes it a little easier here to use the restroom.
Very much so.
All right, well, I will see you in a bit.
Yep.
Just message me.
Will do.
I don't know where exactly I'll be.
I understand. You ready?
Ready.
All right.
Ready, Freddy.
See you in a bit. Bye-bye.
Bye. Being that I'm at a water location, there are a lot of Carvana out here. Maybe I'll catch a shiny. I don't have that. That would be nice. The only bad thing about the mill is that it is close to a major road into and out of Raleigh, Lake Wheeler Road. and there's a lot of traffic noise. Well, I didn't know, but I suspect Don's not going to be too happy. Maybe the detour is just because of the grass, but I suspect that the Mill Pond Trail may not be open all the way around right now. Let me see. Maybe they're just trying to protect a certain stretch of grass. I mean, I know right after we have 3 inches, they usually have to close, but not for an extended period of time. So, find out here in a minute. Oh, there's butterflies. I want my 70D lens. Wow, Don's already come around one time. I just saw him over here. I hadn't even gotten going good on looking at stuff and taking pictures. And I'm not sure if he can get all the way around or not. Here he comes down the trail. I mean, I see people down there, but how did they get there? Well, I guess we'll find out in a minute if he's able to come or he's got a circle. I did see him keep going in the loop, so I guess they have cautioned over here, but not totally stopped people from going that way. We'll see. All right, you're allowed around. They're just trying to protect grass and muddy spots. This is the Army Corps of Engineers, I'm not sure what the right word for it is, but it's a way to channel flood water so that what happened during Hurricane Fran, when the mill was almost completely wiped out, does not ever happen again. This will channel the water away from the mill. And it works well. It's been flooded and taken water to the side many a time since it was put in. When you take the top to bottom tour, you get to go underneath the actual mill and look up at the gearing mechanisms and belts and things that operate the mill. But not open to visitors every day of the week, only on special tours. And you can see that the dam here, the spillway, is very busy today. This is the bridge for Lake Wheeler Road, which is really right here at the dam. And this is the creek area leaving the mill. On the weekends, they actually do run the wheel, the water wheel. They have corn grinding demonstrations and other history things, tours, different levels of tours. I've been coming here as long as Johnny's been born, I guess. I used to come here with the boys all the time. I can still see happy faces and enjoying the mill. I looked for northern water snakes today. They're usually hanging out and basking in the sun. I don't see any. I like to take a video or a picture just, you know, for the shock effect that I am near them and don't care. Visitors are allowed on the dry rocks over here. You're just not allowed on the wet rocks over there. And I know from personal experience that if you put your foot in one of those wet spots, that you will fall down. So it's best to step in the dry places. He's got his podcast in, and he was being careful where he was stepping around those girls, so. He didn't see me. See if you can spot the snake. I see him. This is the best view of the mill in my opinion, because you get the reflection. The less wind, the better the reflection. I just wish it was quiet and calm. And oh wow, the miller just opened the window. Looks like he's checking for spider webs. I'll zoom in so you can see. This is the window they open when they're going to run the mill. Maybe I should go back over there just in case. Oh, wow, he did turn it on, but I wasn't there in time. Oh, well, I mean, it's running now, but when it spills over, I can't believe I missed it. Oh, maybe this is a homeschool group or something. They never run the mill during the middle of the week. I just don't know how I could have missed that. However, usually they run it one time while the tour is inside, and then one more time when the tour comes outside. Yeah, it's gorgeous when it first starts up and the water spills over, and it's not so spectacular when it's just running. It's much windier today than you would expect for August. Well, he just closed the window, so I think that's a no-go for another spill right now. Hey there, how far'd you go?
2.9 miles.
All right, so by the time you make it back to the parking lot, you'll be golden.
Right.
Plus, it's been 45 minutes.
Well, I ran the long trail.
Oh, that's why this time around was so much longer.
Right.
Gotcha.
High ridge trail.
Yep.
It's much longer.
Okay, yep.
Otherwise, I would have finished like at 33, 30, 10 minutes longer to take that trail.
Okay, way cool. I noticed you were slower around this time, but I see that you went farther. Way cool. I've enjoyed it. I missed the water wheel by 20 seconds.
You didn't miss that by 20 seconds.
No, I'd like to miss that. Go to the track.
Just think, in the world of electric cars, you'll come here and all you'll hear is the swoosh.
Yep, that would be a dream. I don't know if you'll be able to see them or not, but there's quite a few fish in the water here. And sometimes the great blue heron is over here because he likes to snag him a few fish. These little ones are having them a good time now. There's the mill from up on the road. Very pretty.
All the time.
I asked Donnie if that was a pleasurable change of pace for him.
Oh yeah, I think you should run on uneven ground, and that ground is very uneven. It undulates, and it's got tree roots. You have to sidestep around stuff. You have to go up pretty steep little hills and then down. It's much better than my running on the surface tarmac and then on the sidewalks, which are basically perfectly flat.
Now you're more talking about the high trail you took the last loop than the lower Mill Pond Trail, or both trails?
Well, both. The high trail is absolutely, it was crazy. In fact, I stubbed my toe and I had to catch myself, stop from falling because I caught it on a tree root. The other trail, it still undulates enough, and it has a few roots and a few rocks, but not crazy. But it certainly isn't perfectly flat and you know, the same angle. I mean, sometimes you're running on the side of the hill, and sometimes you're you know, running other ways. And so I would say that that trail is fine, but yeah, the other trail definitely gives you a good workout.
We are out of apple cider vinegar. It's very important.
How do you get out of that?
Yeah. Don was so upset last night when we didn't have any. Not. But just for your health, I'm going to walk into Walmart and get you some.
Good.
You know, I looked while I was in here. No luck. I got everything I needed and a few more things. We had one deer just fly across the driveway.
It may show up on the thing.
Yeah, I don't really see any others with it this time, which is highly unusual, so maybe they already flew across. We've been having a lot of deer encounters on the driveway lately, more than I would like.
Yep.
They're really impacting my ability to be casual and calm sometimes when I'm coming and going with Ruby, because I'm like scanning and looking and scanning. All right, we're up here. We're good. Oh, look at where Gray is. Hi, pretty girl. Mama's home. So we're going to pair the new key fob that we received in the mail today from Tesla that Don had ordered. He is currently putting in the battery.
Well, the little bottom has a plus sign on it, so the... yes, I'm trying to get the key fob.
Don's got the battery in the key fob. I'm selecting to add. Do you have the vehicle in the app? It's up on your phone.
Yep.
That looks good. I'm holding it down here by the cup holder. Do I have it in the right spot? Donnie, do I have it in the right spot?
Yes. It's just set it right here, sweetheart.
Just set it there?
Just set it right there.
Well, I think something else was supposed to happen now. And it's not. The instructions online just say to follow the on-screen instructions.
Add a phone key, add a key fob. Okay, so this, first of all, it's two things. You can add a phone key, go get your thing.
Okay.
Add a fob or a key card. It says scan your new key behind the cup holder to begin.
Well, we did that, right? I mean, it's down there. I mean, okay. Tap it to approve. Squeeze it now. Squeeze the key fob?
I don't know.
Oh, well, okay. I lost it. So we're going to say that this is
Kitten's key fob. Okay.
All right, we're good.
And then, okay. Unknown. Okay, so we're gonna edit this and unknown key, Mary Ann. There we go. That's it.
Okay.
It's now gonna treat the fob as Mary Ann.
Hopefully that's true, yes.
Right.
And look, the picture is a little different.
Yeah.
Phones look like a phone, cards look like a card, and fobs look like a key. So where's my key card?
It's in your purse.
But I mean, it's supposed to be paired to the car, and it's not anymore. There's
Well,
only one key card up there, and it's not, and I have one too, and it's not up there.
Well, I don't think it replaced it, Sweet Pea.
I don't either, but I'm just pointing out that we had previously paired my key card, and it's not up there anymore.
Well, I would say the Pixel 3a is nearby. This key card my Dawn card.
And my phone is here. Well, let me pull out my key card. I just assumed it was a master everything that was paired with the card list, but it's not. And when I put my key card near the cup holder, it popped up and it still remembers that it's mine and stuff, so we're good. So Don's configuring the 2 spare key cards now. There you go.
Okay, unknown key.
Oh, sorry that it
Well, hang on a second, sweetie.
Here, it's this one. It's this one right here.
Okay.
But you want to change it back to Dawn.
Yeah. And then you want to edit it. And just say guest.
This is you, Kyle.
Okay. So that one's good. Alright, I'm putting that one back into this. Okay.
One more. Now, how much was it for the 2 extra cards?
$25.
So not too bad. A lot cheaper than replacing a fob.
Yes.
Even like the one on my Honda was $175 for the special key that went in the ignition.
Okay. It's all here. Alright, so they're now both programmed.
Alright, we got guest and guest 2. Johnny's done with school for the day. He came to greet me and help me in with the groceries, and he's given Gray a little bit of extra attention. I love the high table for them to get up on. It just makes it so much easier to love on them when you're not having to bend over to the ground. Thanks, bud. Don's in there watching the news. I've got ribs in the Instant Pot from the farm. We've got another pretty serious frontal system coming through. It's dark as can be. They said it's a pretty narrow front, so it'll be intense for a few minutes but won't last long. I thought we were actually not going to have rain today. Dang.